What's up, believers? We're back at it, man. We're down here. Check us out, man. I got some beef jerky. I can't tell you what kind it is, but I guarantee you there's a Bigfoot on the bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the new phrase? Run with Sasquatch? Or something?
Run with either run with Sasquatch or run from him.
Yeah.
Now we run with him?
Well, on this show, they typically run from us because I'm chasing them.
That's true. Yeah. So we have our own slogan.
Yeah. For 24 hours now.
Yeah, Taylor. Tell our lovely audience out there what we're doing tonight.
Finally. This will be in 1, 2, maybe 3 parts. I don't know yet. Depends on what we do. But for the next 24 hours, we will be in this cabin in the woods. David, I'm not that brave. Tate's not that brave. Well, Tate, are you that brave? Tate's not that brave.
They don't give themselves credit.
Yeah. David will be going out on his own tonight. Me and Tate will be going out in our team. Me and him, maybe.
Now, who knows?
And
maybe
then all
Taylor.
3 of us some.
I'm saying maybe me or Taylor will gather up the courage and we'll try to go out on our own too.
Yeah, I might grow some chest hair.
This has been long awaited, long talked about. We've had our believers at home asking for it. 24-hour hunt is here. It's really hot in here. I'm really sweating. I don't know if I'm nervous or I'm just hot, but you know, we're here to hunt. We're here to stay, and let's just see what happens tonight.
What time is it right now?
It is. It's pushing. It's starting to get dark around here, so it's getting close to 6:37. So it's going on.
Yep.
But I want to tell everybody while we're on camera, really quick. Do you know what prompted me to make this happen right now? I haven't talked to you guys. Our producer, well, I have 2 producers now. I got Taylor as our producer, and then Rex is kind of like our backup producer now. But anyway, Rex called me a couple of days ago, and he wanted to know, now you guys can't see, but right behind the camera, okay, up in an area that we don't typically go in a lot, somebody on property had a lot of activity in a very short amount of time, and they were walking by themselves, which is why I want to kind of be by myself for a little while. And they, broad daylight, okay, so as we're talking, 2, 3 o'clock, in the afternoon, and had something thrown at them up here. And then when they noticed something, and when they heard it hit and roll, because it threw it, landed up, hit and rolled back down, they stopped and they could hear this low pitch. And then whatever it was stomped at them and shook the ground. And of course they were gone.
All right. Here we go. David is going to take the camera. Me and Tate are going to go. You'll see probably some cell phone footage from us. We're going to give David the main camera. Rex forgot to bring his down right now. The one where it's compatible with my laptop to put this show together for y'all. But we're in here, 10 o'clock right now. We've been out here 3 hours. We've been up in the cabin going over our game plan. So you guys, next clip y'all see will be David. We're going to call him. He'll call us if anything's going down. Let's get this night started. David, you want to say anything? Let's do it.
Well, this is the hard part right here, is simply because when we used to split up and do this and I went off by myself, it wasn't any big deal. But that's before I truly knew it was real. After you know it's out there, they, plural, Sasquatch, it's a little more nerve-wracking, but nonetheless, that's what we're here for, so let's go hunt.
One quick thing, for all the naysayers out there, we're not going to be idiots and go back and forth hollering at each other and thinking we hear all this stuff. We're going to communicate with each other very thoroughly, and we'll know if something is, a third party is out here with us. We're not going to go back and forth hollering, knocking at each other and being stupid. That's not how this works.
This will be a controlled environment hunt. You're right. Thank you for pointing it out, Tate. See you guys.
Good luck, David. Be
safe. All right, guys. I'm really climbing a hill pretty good. And I've got 2 odors that to me are synonymous with Sasquatch. And talk about having an uneasy feeling. I want everybody to know at home, there's no guns, there's no knives. I have a camera and a flashlight. and a credit card. That helps me in any way. That's it. Oh, God, get the snot out of me! I run into a bush. It's dark, and I cannot see. And it touched my hand.
Okay, so it's 10:26 right now. We separated from David at the base camp maybe 15 minutes ago. It's been a quiet night. Have you heard anything at all?
Just a few pops and cracks.
Well, okay. Right before we
lightning.
Be fine. Just don't blind me. Anyways, right before we split up from David at base camp, me and David did hear two distinct, really faint and light hollers up on the ridge back at base camp. Right where the cabin is, there's a ridge above it. And Rex had talked, and David told us too, Rex and David had both talked about some heavy activity up that way, this past week or month. But me and David did hear two hollers up that way. They're really faint. And I think later on this night, since we got plenty of time on the 24-hour hunt, we're going to go investigate, or at least Dave will go investigate them. Yeah. But we did hear two faint hollers so far. Other than that, it's been just a dead night. Yeah. A lot of insects. We found a lot of toads. You need to call David.
I know y'all can't tell on camera. I don't know if y'all get to see all this footage. I've already walked over a half a mile easy. So it ain't like I'm just a little ways away from anybody. You know, coming up here to a little clearing. And I'm kind of glad to be out of that canopy for a minute. At least I don't feel like I'm so confined. I'm going to turn the camera around because y'all been looking at me walking for a minute. And I'm going to pan the scene with my flashlight. And I kind of want y'all to get the idea of how remote this is. And I heard something. I guess I might as well be brave enough to throw a rock. I'm only going to throw one. And we're going to see what happens. That was me. Whoop! 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 I'm trying not to be as loud as I normally would because I don't want to contaminate their hunt area. They're a good mile from me. And with the elevation, I would really have to lay into it for them to try to hear. Maybe they wouldn't even hear that. There's a second rock. I'm throwing it to my left. I just got a knock.
Whoop.
Okay. All right, now. Right there where I'm talking, Taylor, there's no way you're going to see it. I've just seen something.
Hello?
How's it going?
Well, I don't know how to cut the camera. I mean, I can get it stopped out where the power button is. I'm just trying to let the charge go down. Dude, I've just seen something, and I'm blind now. I had to cut my light on. I'm down here towards the river where, you know, the new cut is.
Yeah.
I can go and tell you I'm not alone.
And was the camera rolling?
Do what now?
The camera was rolling?
It was rolling when everything's happening. I cut it off for just a minute because I want to kind of see.
Yeah, okay.
But you'll hear me talk on camera. I have seen something I don't know how to explain.
Sweet.
I'm down here just before you start even getting down the really steep part of the hill to go down.
Okay.
And I'm stopped, and I've got activity. I mean, there's clearly something here with me.
Awesome.
And the area where I'm looking at right now, I'm looking up at the night sky with you guys. I mean, up here, I'm not under the canopy, so I can see everything clearly. Dude, I don't know if it's this tree right here to the right of me or the one straight ahead of me, because I don't remember what it came out of. Something big came out of this tree, and I don't mean jumped and went to the ground. It flew out of the tree. There's something moving over here. And I tell you, Tyler, it was not a bird. Because I watched it fly down towards the area of the activity. Dude, it was big. It was as big as we are. But it was almost, you could see through it like a giant shadow. Okay, your camera just cut off. Good. Almost like a giant shadow.
To get the camera.
Hang on.
Oh shoot! Is the camera on?
It's right here with me.
To get the camera on, you just open it up.
Let's go.
Do you need us to come?
If you want to come,
Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna cut the camera back on.
I can't remember where he said he was. I thought he said the creek.